accepted to the University of Tampa. I'm really excited. Honestly, for a while, I didn't think I would make it to my bachelor's just because I work full-time. I go to community college right now, and kind of working full-time, going to school, it's quite a lot, and also maintaining a social life. And then I was dancing for a while, but this semester I'm not because business calc is kicking my butt. I hate that class so much. It's the second time I'm taking it right now, and I'm doing a lot better than first time. First time I failed, absolutely failed that. This time I'm at a C, so I just need to pass at this point. But I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about what I think got me accepted to UTampa and why I even applied to the first place, because this was kind of like last minute. I was not planning on it whatsoever. So if I look down, I'm referencing my notes because I wanted to make sure I don't miss it. Okay, so why did I apply in the first place? I went to Tampa for the first time back in September of 2024. I was visiting my friend Cassidy. She had moved out there during COVID, so it had been about like 5 years, and I never had the opportunity or the chance to go out and visit until last year. So we went and we were exploring Tampa. We explored a bit of St. Pete, and when we were at St. Pete, it just reminded me so much of Miami, and I absolutely adore and love Miami. It's my favorite city in the world, and St. Pete really reminded me of Miami. So I was starting to think, like, you know what, actually I could kind of see myself living here. During that trip, her family kept asking me when I'm moving in with them because they have an extra spare bedroom, and I was just like, oh, I don't know, because, you know, it's such a big decision, and doing a cross-country move. I'm from California, so literally moving across the country like that is in itself a big task. But I figured, okay, well, it's kind of like in the back of my mind, like this reassurance that I would have a place to stay, that they would help me out with in whatever way that they can. I was like, okay, well, maybe just out of curiosity, let me just kind of look into the schools, see if I like anything, and then maybe apply, because for a while I was really set on going to Chapman. I always knew I wanted to go back into private school. I just liked the small classes and like the sense of community, so I was kind of leaning to Chapman because that was the closest private university to me. So for a while I was kind of set on Chapman, but still kind of wondering, like, oh, how am I going to pay for it? Like, would they offer night classes? Would it fit? That's why I was kind of like doubting I would get to the point of attaining my bachelor's, just because I work full-time. But if I were to move, and I am moving, but like this was before I applied, things would be more accessible to me, basically. So that was kind of in the back of my mind after visiting. So I come back from Florida back home. I start looking at the schools because I noticed on our drive to Tampa, I think it's like the University of Southern Florida, something like that. I'll probably put it right here. I don't know. So I looked into that. I came across the University of Tampa, and I fumbled upon the entrepreneurship program, and I really liked it. It really aligned with what I was trying to find in an entrepreneurship program in California. The original goal or plan I had was to go into marketing and then kind of use the networks and the skills to like make my own business. But the University of Tampa literally had, like, their entrepreneurship program literally had everything I was looking for, basically that like hand holding that I really needed. So I applied. Oh, and also the Latin American studies too. I just felt like it was more applicable information. I really liked two of the courses in the Latin American studies, which were Spanish literature, and I believe that class is also taught in Spanish, and then commercial business. So it's professional Spanish terminology, so for like law, medical, etc. And I just felt, okay, I kind of like, I know I need to improve in my Spanish. There's a lot of grammatical mistakes I make. I still make some mispronunciations, but I also do that in English. But I feel I would be more confident if I obviously read more in Spanish, because I could hold a conversation, I could read it. Writing it, I need to improve on, but I can pass by. But I just wanted to feel more confident and comfortable speaking my first language, but going to school in the States, and then when I went to school, we didn't have any of these bilingual programs that are happening right now. So English became my dominant language. But again, my mom's side of the family, like majority Spanish speakers, and I just wanted to feel more confident and comfortable speaking in Spanish. I also felt this move to Florida was something that was bound to happen at some point, just because the first time I went to Miami at 18, absolutely fell in love with the city. And I remember telling everybody, like, oh, if I didn't have so many family members and friends back home in California, I would move to Miami in a heartbeat. And back then, I did look into the University of Miami, but I couldn't figure out like how am I pay for college and find a place to live and get a job. Like, I'll be completely on my own. So it never came to fruition until recently. I just never thought like it would happen to Tampa. Like, I would be going to Tampa. It was just out of the blue. I was not planning it. I did not mean for this to happen. It just happened. And part of me wanting to move to is that I'm originally from LA. My hometown's Lincoln Heights, and I've lived in OC for I think it's about 12 years, maybe 13, and both places have become bittersweet to me. I don't feel completely happy in either place. I just feel out of place. It just doesn't, I don't know, I don't think it's for me. And I always kind of felt that way. I just felt like I want more. I don't know what it is, but I want more. I want better. And every time I visit Florida and when I leave, I'm sad that I'm leaving. I don't feel that way for any other place I've been to. If you saw like recent vlogs, I've been to New York, I've been to SF, I've been to Dallas, I've been to Guadalajara, and I've been to some like other smaller places, and I just don't get sad when I leave. But when I leave Florida, I feel sad. So I feel like, okay, the place is definitely calling me. It's something I should at least look more into. So I'm excited that I got accepted to the University of Tampa. Okay, so now I kind of want to talk a little bit more of what I think got me accepted. And I feel it's a lot of variables involved. So I am a transfer student. I will be finishing up my associates in international business this semester. I have my certificates in marketing and entrepreneurship. I'm also a member of Pi Theta Kappa, which is an honor society for community colleges, that especially the one that is offered at OCC, because that's where I currently attend. Part of my application, I submitted, I believe, 2 letters of recommendations for my coworkers. I don't know what they wrote. I put where I wanted to see it, but I don't know if I did it right, so I don't know what they wrote, but I'm assuming good stuff, right? There was also a section where it said like if you wanted to submit anything else that we should know about you, like submit it here. So I submitted my YouTube channel, and then what else, my work resume, and then I also attached all of the letters of recommendations that I have. Shout out Crystal, she has written the best letter of recommendation I have to date. I just feel it really encapsulates my persona, my personality, and she just really beautifully wrote that down. And so I feel that also helped, just a combination of everything. I also currently have a 3.4 GPA, so I feel that also had an impact. I also did apply during early decision. So at UTampa, they had different application periods. So early decision is more this is your top choice for the school. This is your top choice for your school. This is your dream school basically. And then they have early app, and then regular application, and then I forget what else. But I did early decision. I was also working on my Chapman application, but then once I found out I got accepted to UTampa, I didn't even finish the Chapman application. because I was already leaning really heavy on going to UTampa. Like, it was starting to be more of my dream school. Again, the programs, I just feel like it's really gonna help me out with my future endeavors and what I really want to get out of my life. And I feel that if I were to stay in California and do originally the plan, go to Chapman for marketing, I feel like I'm kind of like delaying myself out of that fear. But really, the entrepreneurship program at UTampa just gave, like, as I was reading it, really gave me a lot of confidence, and it really empowered me, really made me feel like, oh, I think I could really do this, just because they offer like mentorship, like how to come up with startup funding, just really like hand holding the entire process. And they like have a lot of great they have like kind of like a Shark Tank, where you kind of do your pitch, your business pitch, and then if you have a good pitch with your business plan, etc., you could get funding. So they had like a lot of little cool perks that like that, and it just really like got me inspired again. And I wasn't feeling that way for a while. I just kind of felt like stuck here. And the more I kept reading about the program after I got accepted, the more I kept reading about the school and everything it has to offer, the more excited I'm feeling and hopeful, and I just feel energetic. I think too, because I'm finishing up my associates, so by the time I transfer, so I feel it's a combination of everything that is what got me accepted. I didn't have to write an essay, so I really liked that, because I was starting to feel kind of like an entry a barrier with Chapman, and I understand it's a competitive school, so I could see why they're asking more questions or asking for you to do more. And again, like, I work full-time, I've been going to school since like 2019. I'm kind of fed up and annoyed at this point. Like, I just like, give me my damn degree, that's how I'm feeling right now. And Tampa just kind of gave me that motivation again, that drive again. And I just ended up choosing UTampa once I got that acceptance letter, and it was starting to feel real. Oh, and I also got offered scholarships, so it's not fully paying off the tuition, but it is going to help out a lot. And so it inspired me that, oh, this is actually possible for someone like me, just because I have a few cousins that are first gen college graduates, but they went to a 4-year right away. I don't think, no, there was like 1 or 2 that went to community college, but we don't really talk, so I was kind of like navigating the whole community college process by myself, so I just felt like really lost for a while too. But now I'm feeling inspired, and like I'm back on track, and I'm excited that like my dreams are actually gonna come true soon, and I'm gonna really excited to document this and share this whole process with you guys. And I hope it inspires one of you, if you're in a similar situation, that it is possible, that there's many resources out there. You just have to look for them. Another thing, since I've been doing school for so long at community college, I am entering as an older student, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, because I'm currently 24 and everyone else is gonna be like 18, so I'm like on the older end, but just a little nervous. I think I'll be fine, but I am actually leaving to Tampa this weekend for the student admitted day, so that's this whole vlog. So just kind of preparing everything, I think it's gonna hit me more once I'm on campus, because I have yet to physically see the campus. I've only seen videos and photos and what I've been able to find off of YouTube and TikTok. So I feel like the moment I step foot, it's gonna like really hit me. I wonder if the lighting quality is different. I don't know, it looks kind of different. But another thing I want to mention is that I feel like I'm moving at a perfect time for Tampa. In 2025, there is a lot of additions and renovations happening in the city. It is an up and coming city, and I just feel like it's just perfect place right now to like really lay my roots and really start something big. and I just feel like I could do it there in Tampa. So I'm really excited for this next chapter. My favorite thing to do before I fly out is to go to Disney. I always try to tire myself out just because I like to sleep on the plane. Friday, Trina and I, we were here at Disney. She said, try going left because people naturally go right. So I decided to go left, and like this path hardly has anybody. So go left, not right. Cocina Cucamonga is my favorite place to eat at Disney, so that's what I had for this night. And this was turning out to be a solo Disney trip, which I tend to do a lot of. This lime margarita is pretty strong. I don't know what's in it, but I like it. I didn't expect it to be that strong even after having food, so we'll see. Like, I'm kind of buzzed, but not like a lot.
Big open house.
Stuff. We have two particles and start tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff like these spider rockets, for example.
Mickey is over there. It's kind of blurry, but I don't know what my luck is tonight. Just seeing all these characters. Yeah, but it's Mickey. They changed my flight, and I was like a bit stressed out and frazzled, but everything's okay. So I will be arriving a lot later than anticipated in Tampa. I was supposed to leave or depart at 11:25, but now it's 1:20. So just probably gonna chill for a bit, try to calm myself down a little bit more, color for a bit to relax. Might as well just get some food. I'm not that hungry yet. I ate a lot yesterday, but yeah, trying not to be too down about it. I mean, I'm still gonna arrive on time for orientation anyway, so it's okay. Just frazzled. I was so frazzled, like finishing packing last night too. I forgot my little like headrest thing, so I bought this new one. I actually like it a lot better. I think it's cool that it goes to like your chin. So when I tried it, it was really like refreshing because I kind of like overheat, so I really like that. And then this is like for the chin area, so I thought that was cool too. And yeah, I'm excited to use this one because I always try to sleep on the plane, and it came with like little headphones too in this bag, so I'm like, oh, we're gonna try it out. I want to know who designed this. I love this coloring book so much because the designs are just so wacky. I'm still debating on like background color and if I want to do yellow stars or not too sure, so kind of thinking it over. And then I always like to test the colors before I use it to know which one or how it's gonna appear on the paper. So I'll update you shortly. What the fuck? What is this? I don't know, if you're from Phoenix or Arizona, I guess. Can you explain this to me? I don't understand. What is this? This seems very niche. I'm trying so hard not to be the biggest hater right now, but this is really weird. This is definitely a culture shock for me. I don't understand any of this, but it definitely caught my eye, I will give you that. What is that? What? Y'all snacks are weird. This is weird, very, very weird to me. Since this was my layover flight, I did get hungry. I ended up getting my favorite type of pizza, margarita pizza. My favorite part of landing at the Tampa airport is this really cool mini aquarium. I always stop by for a few minutes just to admire the fishies. Like, look how cute these fishies are. Come on now. That's that nice and warm weather. I love the humidity. It feels so good compared to like LA being so cold right now, so I'm very happy. Today was absolutely the worst flying experience I have ever had. I have never experienced this before. It started at LAX with that little B at Einstein Bagels. It was giving me attitude. I was just waiting for my order, and I was by like the utensils area, and there's counter space on the right side, and she comes up to me, she calls Stephanie, hands me a bagel. I'm like, oh, maybe she confused my name, so I double check to make sure it's not my order. I say, oh, this is not my order, and then she gives me an attitude saying that I called Stephanie, and then I said it again, like, this is, and you handed it to me. So then she gives me my order, and then she says again, I called Stephanie, and I repeated to her, and you handed it to me. So I was already kind of in a bad mood. I was like, okay, it's just 1 thing in the morning. Hopefully, well, I was kind of already running late. to the airport, to LAX, and then my flight times got changed. They got delayed. I didn't get email notifications. I didn't know what was going on. I was freaking out. So I had to go to the help desk and ask, like, oh, why is it showing this time when I had booked it for this time? Turns out the weather for the layover in Dallas wasn't good, so they had to change it. So flight delayed, right? So then the incident with the Einstein bagels, and then we get onto boarding, and then I'm like finding a seat. I don't want to sit in between any men, so I'm trying to find like in between women, and I found one at the end. It's like 2 elderly ladies, and I asked like, oh, is that seat available? Because Southwood didn't do assigned seating. So she said, no, the person's in the restroom, go to the front. But she gave me attitude too. So I was like, okay. So I walk all the way to the front. All the seats are gone. I had to talk to the flight attendant. So they're helping me find a seat. And I end up having to sit back with them. So I was like, this flight. So whatever. So I put on my like earplugs from like this thing and the headrest. I actually really like this. And the earplugs, I found that the earplugs helped prevent like my ears popping. So I will use this again. I've been wanting to upgrade anyway, so I'm glad I actually forgot my original one and ended up just buying a new one. So then just waiting because, you know, flights delayed, boarding's delayed for the layover. Phoenix airport, I hate it. That was absolutely small and horrendous and smelly. And then at least for the second flight there was more space. I had like a whole row to myself, so I like laid down to take a nap the entire flight, because now it's like 1 a.m. I was supposed to arrive at like 8 p.m. and I only have like a few hours to sleep and get ready for orientation day today, Friday, for UTampa. Normally a positive person, I always try to look at like the bright side of things and try to make like negative things positive, but I'm defeated. Today I'm totally defeated. Today is, well, Thursday was not my day. Worst flying experience ever. I don't recommend Southwest. That was the second time I was on Southwest, and and I forgot. So I have a carry-on, but in the first flight, they ran out of overhead storage. So they had to check my carry-on and some other people's carry-ons, and I don't even have like a ticket, so I was really worried that my carry-ons, I could be there. Like, I just, like, today is so horrendous. I'm trying to be positive, but like every quarter just cock block every single aspect. I'm like, I don't know how. I'm so frustrated. So I'm just like waiting and hoping, because I don't even have a ticket, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm trying to be positive. Good thoughts. And then when we landed from the first flight, the old lady that was like, oh, go to the front, basically, like, started talking to me, and I was like, fake ass. So I'm just trying to be positive. At least for where was I, Phoenix to Tampa flight, I don't know what you call the person, but like that, like when you're boarding before you enter that like hallway, she was really funny, so it kind of cheered me up. But overall, never flying Southwest again. This was the worst flying experience I've had to date. Just absolutely defeated. I'm getting nervous. That bag already passed by, and like the white one that's coming by already passed by. Yeah, that one already passed by. I'm really nervous. My luck today is not here. It's non-existent. I'm getting really nervous. There's like no more bags coming out. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I had a follow report, and they're telling me that hopefully I'll get the bag tomorrow at Cassie's house. I don't know what I'm gonna wear now. Oh my god. Today is just not my day. So this is the outfit I thrifted out of Cassidy's closet. I hope it gave enough California girl vibes. And then Cassidy is taller than me, so yeah. I love my campus. It is absolutely breathtaking and stunning. I can't believe I'm going to be a Spartan. I'm super excited for this fall semester, and I was just taking everything in. It kind of feels surreal being on my campus for the first time and being like on a college campus, and like this is gonna be my school. I'm taking it all in right now. That's my college, John H. Skies College of Business. And then that's the iconic, like, that used to be a hotel. and now it's part of UTampa. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so this was the hotel I was talking about from what I read on the website. I believe like Roosevelt stayed here and Queen Elizabeth stayed here one time when it used to be the hotel, and now it's part of UTampa.
Breeze while you have it.
Yeah, it feels so nice.
It's gonna get hot today.
It is.
Where are you from?
California.
Oh, so this isn't bad for you.
No, I actually prefer the warmth over the cold.
Yeah, me too.
And then I don't like the waves, so I like how there's no waves here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, not as bad as like Pacific.
Thank you, Ella.
Yeah. You're gonna head in.
My favorite part of the tour was getting to become more familiar with the Entrepreneurship Center, which is my incoming major, and seeing this online versus in person, completely different experience. But not only that, it's what convinced me to apply and check out this program and come to UTampa, make that final choice. Ended up being the only school I applied to, my dream school at this point. And I just felt really inspired and motivated and felt like anything is possible. And I'm super excited that my little business plan that I've been thinking of since like 2020 is finally gonna come true. So I'm really looking forward to this next chapter of my life, and I can't wait to share this whole experience with you guys. Some of the other things that I really liked about the program was the hands-on approach, the actual entrepreneurs coming in as mentors for the students, the connections to downtown Tampa. It just felt like a lot of opportunities. Also, just a lot of the resources for startups. The Entrepreneurship Club also brings in a lot of guest speakers relating on like all business topics for starting up a business, growing a business, and that just really appealed to me, and it got me more and more excited to apply to this program and kind of hope that I got accepted. And I'm really stoked out that I got accepted. I can't wait to make not only a difference in the world, but kind of start my legacy, and I am super excited again to just share that with you guys and just document the whole process, and hopefully this could inspire you guys to dream bigger. Dream bigger. That was embarrassing. Excited. So then after meeting with our colleges, we were separated into groups and we did a little tour of the campus. A fun fact about UTampa: a lot of kids from the Northeast attend this school. And I read that, but when I went and I saw and I heard that like everybody's literally from the Northeast, and then of course like a lot of people from Florida, I just felt like it really stuck out because I'm from California. So yeah.
Under construction.
Well, as I'm recording Mia right now. Okay, so got done with the student admitted day. It was a lot of fun meeting everybody. Everybody's really nice. I made some friends. I'm excited for the fall semester. I absolutely love the campus. It's so pretty. And my luggage finally came in. So after Cassie picked me up, we went to the airport to pick up my luggage. They gave me a voucher for the inconvenience or whatever, so I'm like, I guess, right? But it feels really nice. I was only outside for a few hours in the sun, and then I came back and like I saw I'm tanning already, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm uneven now. And then tomorrow we're going to the beach, so we'll see how dark I get because I tan pretty easy, especially when I'm in Florida. So we'll see what I look like when I return back home. But yeah, right now we're really exhausted. Woke up really early this morning, still kind of like jet lag from the flight. I didn't land until like 1 a.m. And then just like walking a lot on campus, looking around, getting familiar with everything that the school has to offer. And we're just gonna take a nap now. We had like some boba and some Chinese food. But yeah, it's just gonna be a short trip, but I'm glad I definitely came out to the student admitted day. I feel less nervous now before like school starts. I kind of have an idea who my classmates are going to be, and then I basically saw everybody in my college of business, and I noticed I knew it was a lot of like northeastern people, but it's like majority of them. And then at least for the College of Business at UTampa, it was like a lot of guys. There are some girls too, and it's, I would say like pretty diverse. Like there's some diversity, but I mean, I went to like a white high school, so I'm like kind of comfortable at this point. I'm not like, I know what I'm going in, and like for networking and really making the most out of my college experience. So I'm really excited for the fall semester, for the move, kind of stressing out about everything because I have to figure out like classes and stuff and graduation at my current college. But we're taking it baby steps, one day at a time. But yeah, we're gonna take a nap now since we're exhausted, and we'll see what we do maybe later today. I forgot to mention, they gave us like some merch and a t-shirt. And this is like kind of similar to the Owala water bottle or whatever. Oh, I did this wrong. So I'm gonna wash it right now. I'm gonna test it out with the water. But I just love my school colors so much. I can't wait to be a Spartan. I'm super excited for fall semester. I can't wait to move to Florida. We are heading to brunch, and then we're making today a beach day. And I'm introducing Cassie to John Summit, so we'll see her reaction pretty soon.
Yes.
Okay, so we're having brunch and we're starting off with drinks. So I got the pomegranate, I forgot what it was called. Pomegranate what?
Sunrise.
Pomegranate sunrise. And she got the spiked vodka lemonade. So you already taste tested it, right?
So good. We love it. For real. So good.
I'm gonna try mine.
Try
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh.
What? Oh, to put it in here? I wasn't sure, my bad. It's pretty good. I like it.
I think you like that one too.
Oh, I like this one more.
Yeah.
This one's like light and fresh, and I feel this one, I taste more of the pomegranate. What was this? What was she called it?
The blueberries and cream crumb cake.
So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a taste test. It's nice and warm. I taste a bit of like the cinnamon, blueberry. It's fresh out the oven. Your thoughts?
It's delicious. It's like, it's perfect. Like, it's not too dry either. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good. It's not too sweet. It's just like perfect amount, not too like overpowering, overwhelming. I personally am not like a sweet person, so I'm probably not gonna eat that much more, but it is really good. And First Watch is like seasonal food, so we don't know if this is coming back next year.
Ethan would love this. I'm gonna show Ethan.
So we just finished brunch at First Watch, and it was really good, really yummy. I loved what we got and the service. I just hit my toe. And what I like about Florida, because I've been to Miami, and this is like my second time in Tampa right now, and I just really love how like everywhere we go, it's so diverse. Like I just feel like I fit right in, and it's really nice seeing like the diversity, basically like all types of people. So right now we're heading to Target because Cassidy needs a bathing suit, and then we're gonna go, are we going to Clearwater after all?
I think so.
And then we're gonna go to Clearwater because today's a beach day before I leave later on tonight. So beach day in Clearwater. We made it to Clearwater for our beach day. We didn't realize how many people were gonna be here, and Cassie's kind of sad we can't take pictures. we're gonna try, but it's a lot of people everywhere we look, so we'll see.
They thought it was food.
I'm celebrating, live my life. Say oh, baby, let's go. We go off this club. We gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. And before heading back home to California, I was craving a mangoñada, so we stopped at La Michoacana for little antojitos mexicanos. I ended up getting some chicharrones as well, and Cassidy got this like nacho cheese crab Cheeto thing. Okay, I think this audio is better, but basically I'm blinking out. I am at my layover at Fort Lauderdale. I have an 8-hour layover, so I'm just gonna edit the vlog and the thumbnail and probably color once I get bored, but what was really cool on this flight is that I got an empty row to myself again, but I wasn't on the like left side of the plane because I was on the right side. But they were like launching a rocket as we got closer to Fort Lauderdale, so all those seats like on the left side were taken, so I didn't get a chance to see it or record it, but that would have been cool to have. But trust me, even the pilot let everybody know that there's like a rocket launching, so I kind of missed my opportunity on that. But yeah, Cassie's family and I, we were kind of talking about the end, not like the end, but like finalizing details for my plan, like to move. And ideally I would love to move in August. That would be like perfect timing for me to save up some more money. I have some money saved up, but I would feel comfortable with more money saved up, and also just figuring out classes and getting a job and stuff. But we'll see. We're just kind of taking it one day at a time. And this week I'll be talking to all the counselors, the counselors at the community college near her house, the counselor again at UTampa, to make sure I am enrolled in the right classes, and then my current college counselor for graduation. So it's just like everything happening at once, and I'm kind of like stressing out because it's so much. But I am excited for this new chapter, for this fresh start that I'm about to have, and to have more of the college experience I've always envisioned, and just being more involved and doing more stuff and being on campus, because I have been doing online classes for about like 2 years now, like 2 years straight, and I just didn't want that to be my full college experience. So I'm really excited that I'll get to be a full-time student again, and I'll get to go on campus and make friends and connections, and I'm really looking forward to this new chapter in my life.